passed my test. Freedom.
I think I've lost my way.
You're sat there like Jim. You're sat there like Jim. You're going to listen in? Are you listening?
It's 3 o'clock in the morning and Maureen Rees is working flat out. But all she can think about is her driving test, which in 6 hours she'll be taking for the 9th time.
A silly thing come in my head watching Thomas the Tank Engine with my grandson. We were watching the programme, the train come into the station, he broke down. He was trying to get up the hill and I thought, well, that's exactly like I feel going up a hill, and the very words, I thought I'll remember them and use them. Sometimes I could cry, I'm downhill, I see a hill in front of me, another way of life, and I keep saying to myself, I know I can, I think I can, and then I look up and say, I see the mountain and I say, I must, and that's when I go into action. And believe you me, in this job, you've got to keep saying, I must, I must.
And she must, because it's been 6 years, £7,000 and 500 lessons. Her instructor, Paul Farrell, is almost as anxious as she is. For most learners, a driving licence is a doorway to a dream. For Maureen, it means a new start, her own business and a romantic drive back along her honeymoon road.
Throughout the test, continue ahead unless the traffic signs tell you otherwise. And when I want you to turn left or right, I'll tell you in plenty of time, all right?
Yeah.
OK then, drive on when you're ready.
I know you can do this, Maureen. You've done all the hard work. This is the easy bit. You're ready.
Joan Rodwell's already got her licence. Her dream is to drive her 9 grandchildren to the beach. But since husband Brian is letting Joan navigate, this is one journey that could turn into an odyssey.
Are you ready, Joan?
I'm taking the children out and the dogs to the beach for the day. But I think I've lost my way.
We'll get somewhere today, anyway. So, your guess is as good as mine, where?
Now, very shortly, I shall ask you to stop, as in an emergency. The signal will be stop.
How long are you going to be?
I don't know.
You're not reading it upside down, are you? Think we'll ever get there?
I don't know. I hope so. I promised them.
Stop. Thank you, Maureen. I won't ask you to do that exercise again. Drive on when you're ready.
Brian! I'm finding it quite difficult to read this.
10 minutes into the test and Maureen's getting her head together. The 3-point turn is her first challenge.
He's picked quite a tricky road here, hasn't he? But there's loads of parked cars around here, so if you keep your eyes open, you can pull this off.
Thank you, Maureen. Drive on when you're ready.
Yeah.
Oh, God, dear. See that?
Joan and her menagerie are set for the seaside with Brian in tow.
We're all going to the beach.
Go on, go a bit faster, Joan. Go on, do a bit of overtaking.
Reversing round a corner isn't just a question of taking careful aim. It's all about watching your back, which in the past has always been Maureen's downfall. But not this time. She's seen the blue car, the rest should be a breeze.
OK, Maureen, thank you.
Neutral.
Drive on when you're ready.
Right.
Where are they going now?
Oh my God! Where's Nanny going?
We should have gone up that road. They're going to the wrong place.
They're all saying, oh, Nanny thought we'd lost our way before, but we have lost our way now.
Do you have a family, Maureen?
Yes, I've got 3 children, one boy of 31, a daughter 28 taking a degree in archaeology and science, and another daughter taking a degree in orthodontics. And they're
Stop
both
chit-chatting,
passing
Maureen.
at the
Look,
same
look what's going on.
2 minutes from the test centre and her drive has been blameless, but has her concentration slipped away?
I don't know where they get their brains from, because... No, he's saying, come on.
Mo, I don't believe what you just done.
Pull up along here just before the next stationary car, please, Maureen. OK, Maureen, stop your engine now. That's the end of the test. I'm sorry you haven't passed. Your driving hasn't reached the required standard. Would you like me to explain the more serious faults to you?
Yes.
Yeah. It's just that crossing the path of other vehicles safely, unfortunately. I'll leave that with you. Discuss that with your instructor. It's coming along nicely, and we'll have another look at it at some future date, all right? Thank you then, Maureen.
Thank you very much.
Cheers,
Okay,
then. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
It's just that, Maureen, at the end. You stopped concentrating, didn't you, on that?
All out! All out! Well, I finally got here to the beach. Finally.
Today's Tuesday. Let me see if I can book us another test for Thursday. You happy about it?
Well, I was upset, but not as upset as I has been. So let's go for it, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let's go on.
Maureen's got another chance, but for Tom Dempsey, time has run out. It's his day of reckoning on the Thames Valley Advanced course. Fellow pupil Phil Hanman has been Mr. Cool, but even he's beginning to feel the strain.
Collected.
All right, Tom, I'd like to start your commentary, please.
Driving a Vauxhall Amiga 3 litre.
Tom's Achilles heel is talking and driving at the same time. His running commentary is critical, but he's so engrossed that he almost overshoots a left-hand turn.
Slowing down for the bend that I nearly missed.
75 miles an hour and not a car anywhere. Tom should be doing 100.
We've read the motorcycle news and
25 warning signs of stress. Apart from that, I'm fine.
But driving fast isn't just about speed. Tom's got to worry about how anybody ahead can hurt him. He must warn the car in front and overtake smartly before they get in his way. Dither now, and it could be disaster. The suspense is wearing everybody down.
Oh, I'm not saying anything at the moment until I know what happened. I'm not committing myself. But it seemed all right.
Phil's been top dog on the course so far. He's first in for his result. Outside, Tom's in agony.
Nice drive. Class 1? Yeah. 88. Really?
And Phil has stayed on top. He's become a Class 1 driver.
Okay. Cheers. Cheers. Is it lunch now, isn't it? Yeah. See you later. Thomas.
For Tom, a Class 2 is the best he can hope for. But will he scrape even that?
We want them to pass. Part of the team.
All Tom's dreams have come to nothing.
Just missed it.
Never mind, mate.
It's class 2 drive, but I had more down drives than up drives, so I didn't get it.
Next time?
Yeah, they said come back next time. I certainly won't give up. I don't think I'm the person just to bury my head in the sand. I'll have to live with it for a couple of months until it all dies down, and then start picking myself up again.
Advanced driver or lowly learner, failing is always an emotional affair. And with Maureen's 10th test tomorrow, husband Dave is hoping for a miracle.
How's Maureen coming on?
She's doing very well. I'm very pleased with her. She's a lot more independent in her driving.
Do you find she goes too fast sometimes?
Yeah. Yeah, she's got to keep a watch on that speedo.
You should totally be able to plan this route on the way back yourself.
When he got his licence, Danny Waring's dream was to speed up to Preston and girlfriend Gillian. But since he knew he'd be living on the motorway, he'd asked Pam for some extra tuition.
Says Pam, you're not going to try and tell me how to drive, are you?
I'm not here to teach you how to drive.
You're not going to try and tell me how to drive my car here.
Of course, well, if it without me, you wouldn't be driving your car, would you? Yeah.
The balance of power has changed. Now Pam's lost her dual controls, Danny's gained an attitude.
Do you ever pray for people before their test?
Yeah, sometimes. Particularly if it's important for them.
Some people need a bit of guidance, I suppose, that way.
Check your mirrors first. Do the indication. Let it blink at least 3 times. Check your mirrors again. Keep the signal on, Dan. The signal can stay on as long as it likes because it's warning people all the time what you're doing. We're checking your mirrors continually. Moving out to the right when it's safe. Yeah, moving out into that right-hand lane.
The test is soon, of course, this week. But I'm sure she'll put it off.
I hope so, for her sake, because if she fails, she'll be unbearable.
You haven't made your trip to Preston yet, then? No. When are you doing that?
One day.
One day? You laughed there as if there's something I don't know, Dan.
Pam senses that all is not well. Danny's not been to Preston and is not going either. He and Gillian have split up.
I feel a sense of pressure and responsibility as an instructor. At the end of the day, I'm selling a product, I'm teaching somebody to drive. And if she walks out the shop without that product having handed over the money, it's partly my fault as well. And I want her to pass.
Maureen knows that tomorrow could be her last chance to pass. She just can't afford any more lessons. But passing will be bittersweet. She'll only be able to drive an automatic, and that means bye-bye Betsy.
It's gone back 6 years now, so you can work it out from there. And she'll be 7 years, no, she's 7 years old this year. She's never let us down. People laughed at her in the bad weather, but I had the last laugh. They were stuck in the street in the bad weather while me and David were on the off, and I wouldn't swap her for anything. I love just sitting here and just watching people go by. I know it sounds silly, but it is the feeling, it is mine. Something that no one have given me.
Danny may have gained his independence, but he's lost Gillian forever. Another dream bites the dust.
Passing my driving test was to be able to go up to Preston to see my girlfriend, or my ex-girlfriend as she is now. Probably won't happen, we're still friends, but it's nice to have a car anyway, to get that big problem of passing out the way soon. Could have been nice, would have been fun, but not all things last, and you have to get on and have a laugh in it, so that's what I'm doing at the moment.
Hi, Lynn. Long time no see.
Maureen's just
Okay,
spotted
fine.
one of her many
I'm feeling a
old
bit
instructors, Linda Clark.
I like your outfits. Real smart. With a figure like yours. I feel down in the dumps.
Why?
Everything's happening to me. I can't do nothing right. But I've got to do it right this time.
When's your test now?
Tomorrow. That's
Oh.
why I'm sitting here down in the doldrums thinking.
What you've got to say is, you've got no time to think about anything, have you? Yeah, that's okay, no?
Right. No, I'm feeling sorry for myself, actually.
Why?
Well, I keep thinking I'm going to let someone down.
Well, the only person you're going to let down is yourself, isn't it? And what you can say is, I've had to go. You can give it your best shot, isn't it, Mo? But I think you'll do it tomorrow. Come on, I am going to pass. I am. Go on, say after me. Oh, no, don't get upset. This is all the pressure on you, isn't it? And tomorrow, this day that's come, you'll be okay, Mo. You'll surprise yourself.
There is someone I'm interested in. Whether she likes me or not, I don't know. Maybe I should give her a ring. See what happens.
You do pass, Mo. What are you going to do then? Because this is obviously a manual.
Well, as I said, I'll come to that bridge when I cross it, but what I'd like to do is take David back over our honeymoon route.
Oh,
It's
he's
just
been
been-
so supportive, isn't he, Mo? Through the years. Where's your honeymoon route?
North Wales.
Yeah?
Yes.
Hello.
Right, Joe's done. Do you know me?
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm alright. I was wondering, do you want to come out tonight?
Where?
Anywhere. Somewhere. Would you want to or not?
Yeah, alright then.
Yeah, right then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, fine. Well, I'll come and pick you up about 8
Okay then.
in the car.
You've passed the test?
Yeah.
Alright then.
I'll see you later
See you
then.
then.
Bye-bye.
Danny may be on the town tonight, but for Maureen, with a test tomorrow, it's a quiet night in.
I was 23, but it was a marriage that nearly didn't take place. We were arguing coming up the aisle. Stop, smile, nag. This is the car we went on honeymoon in. Touring North Wales, one way up and one way back. And I must say, I wouldn't want to go through some of the things we went through. Stopping on a wet, muddy road, all the wind blowing, with my skirt blowing up, and in one in my tights, because this fan belt broke on the car, and there was no one in the country lane to help us.
Hi. Hello. Alright. Yeah? Is that your new car?
It's a bit small. I mean, one day over there. Yeah.
Thanks.
Who knows what lies at the end of Danny's rainbow?
I don't want to be cleaning from other people all my life. I want to make something in my life before it's too late. And that's what I'm determined to do. I want to pass the test of being in control myself.
Chasing her dream has meant a catalogue of tears and disappointment, not to mention stretching a marriage to its furthest limit. Failing today will tear her heart in two.
Okay then, Maureen. Obviously, try not to be too nervous throughout your test and just relax. And all I'm asking you to do is just drive as you normally would drive, okay?
Yeah.
So when you're ready, in your own time, move off, please.
Paul's come up with a clever plan to help her concentration. She must talk herself through every moment of the test.
And I'd like you to take the next road on the left, please, Maureen.
Dave's at work on the buses. He won't know till later if the news will be good or bad.
If you don't pass, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I mean, she's going to be so unbearable. I don't know what I can face going home.
Stop. Thank you, Maureen. I'll not be asking you to do that exercise again. You may drive home when you're ready.
If she's going to pass her test, she's going to have to concentrate and get every manoeuvre right.
And drive home when you're ready.
And this is Maureen's first manoeuvre, a hill start. Easy in an automatic, but she'll still have to get her signalling and observation spot on.
This is one of the hardest ones to do, is reversing and parallel park at the same time. As you can see, the manoeuvre is difficult. And I'm using my mirrors.
Two days ago, Maureen didn't find reversing hard at all. She'd cracked it, but was it just a fluke? And has she solved her old problem, watching out for other traffic?
If she doesn't do it this time, I don't know what we're going to do. I really don't.
I'll pull up on a convenient place on the left.
Neutral, switch off.
I'll just switch off and relax.
And engine.
Okay then, Maureen, that is the end of your driving test, and I am pleased to tell you you've passed. I see your license again, please.
I got it. My bag, Paul.
I'll sell it to you.
And your theory test certificate as well.
Yes. Hi, our little choochie pie. Can you guess? Yes? Yes? Oh, that was my little hero. Yes? Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't lie to you. I'm sitting here, I've just got over the shock myself.
So it's jubilation all round, not least for Pam and Paul, without whom no one would have passed. Streetwise is a business that's going places.
So now, let's say, well done for 6 months. Right, okay.
Super duper. Who's driving home?
Taxi, I think, Paul.
Okay, all right.
Hold on a minute. Streetwise driving school, Pam the car.
Now, it was my plan to go up on our secret honeymoon route.
Yeah.
And I have passed my test and I want to drive.
Yeah, but I
don't argue.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to let you because
At last, Maureen is ready for the road to romance. But as usual, Dave's about to put the handbrake on.
But I'm not going to let you drive because it's going to be confusing.
That's prejudices against women, aren't it?
Drive. You passed in an automatic. I don't want you driving. No.
The only difference is I haven't got a gear stick.
I don't want you driving today.
I don't want to argue. I planned it down to the last detail.
I know you have, but you passed in an automatic, so
and what's the difference? It doesn't make no difference. That's being funny against me.
It's gears.
It isn't.
I want to have a nice day. I want to have a nice
trip.
Well, so do I.
I'm determined. Mate, I'm going to have a drive when we get up the beacons.
You are not driving.
I am. I'm going to get in now. I am.
You're not driving.
I don't care.
I don't want you driving.
I'll stay here all day.
Look, if you're a good girl, I might let you have a go on a quiet stretch of road when we get there.
I'm glad you said it. I'll give in this time for peace and quiet.
Well, come on,
but I still say you're horrible to me.
Well, come on.
Pigs might fly.
Let's hope we have a nice, peaceful, quiet day now. I don't know roads today because our...
I have seen nothing.
Our
I'm
animals-
just
this is
sitting here
our-
and let you do the driving, you carry on.
Okay, my love.
Right.
Oh, it's a nice day for it anyway, isn't it? Always look on the bright side of life. What was that song we always used to sing? Remember when we were courting? Something tells me I'm into something good. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll give you a ring. Give me a ring this evening, not pop.
Oh, this looks a good spot, I suppose. This'll do.
Have you got the table?
What do you
This is
think
the
I'd
only
put
place
in?
I can park.
What do you think I'm putting up?
Well, I always stays there.
Oh, just get the stuff out of the car and shut up. You could talk as well as you could drive, you'd be all right.
How are the chairs standing it?
All right, I think.
You should have had them out and oiled them.
Yes, a lot of things.
I told you I could do the driving. You wouldn't listen.
Past 12 months ago, if you could drive as well as
You'd
you
like
could
having
talk.
a lawnmower through this grass.
Well,
It'll do.
supposed to be a day out.
Here, let me give you a hand. Oh, come on.
Oh, don't get too passionate. I might not want my supper.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hang on a minute. Streetwise driving school, on the car.
Serious, Dave. I've been thinking about it a long time now.
What?
I don't want to get rid of the larder. So what I thought of doing is having manual lessons in the larder.
Well, don't involve me in it then.
Well, what are you, a man or a mouse? I thought you were my husband.
Right.
Death to his part, stick by me and all that.
He was nearly dead to his part, ramming the car up a dual carriageway.
That was in the beginning. I've learnt my lesson
60
now.
mile an hour on a
So?
curb. Keep up the curb!
Whoa! Whoa! For Christ's sake! What's the matter with you? What'd you do that for? I can't over there!
The car was up your ass!
You sacrilege!
Are you going to listen? You going to listen then?
I listening! I built myself up so much and then I goes down and I think everyone is laughing at me.
You will not pass the test.
The car jerked, sorry. Don't panic. Trust me.
Mo, put your foot on the brake.
The end of the road? Not quite. Second honeymoon or not, Maureen is determined to drive that larder.
Take your foot off the throttle.
I'm not on the throttle.
It's downhill all the way.
I don't want you going down this hill. Honestly.
I'm all right.
Wait, Mo, it's a big hill. I don't want you going down it, Mo, please.
I'm all right. I'm
Take
all
your
right.
foot off the throttle.
I'm not on the throttle. I'm on the brake.
Please, God.
Oh, shut up!
Just put your foot on the brake.
I'm on the brake. There. Now, don't panic.
Please pull in by ear.
Don't panic.
Pull in by ear, please.
No.
Pull in, Maureen, please. Don't go down the hill. Take your foot off.
I'm on the
Pull
brake.
in by ear.
No. Oh, for Christ's sake!
Pull it. Stop.
There.
Oh, Scott, don't.
For Christ's sake!